Good day, good people. It's David Johns, and I'm back with another installment of Three Things. First up is Texas. Here we go again, hashtag T-Rash. Federal Judge Andrew Hannon blocked the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, or DACA program, calling it unlawful, essentially claiming that it lacks congressional authorization and is otherwise unconstitutional as a result. Hannon's decision means that the Department of Homeland Security cannot approve new DACA applications. This essentially puts more than 81,000 first-time DACA applicants in limbo. Let's not forget that that's 81,000 young people who deserve the opportunity to pursue the promises made by the country that they have always called home. My concern is that too often statistics like that hide the fact that these are people's lived experiences. We're talking about real people here. The Biden-Harris administration has promised to appeal this decision and call for a more permanent solution for Dreamers, something that has been needed for quite some time now. The time for legislative action is now. And it's essential that all undocumented immigrants in this country have a clear path to citizenship, and that comprehensive immigration legislation acknowledges and addresses the often unique and overlooked needs of Black immigrants. Second, we mourn the loss of 20-year-old Black transgender woman, Tavahn Ashton. Ashton, who is known as Taya by her friends and loved ones, was found shot to death in her apartment in Suitland, Maryland on Saturday, July 17th. The police do not believe that this was a random crime. According to NBJC, Ashton is the 31st trans or non-binary person to be killed thus far in this year, 2021. A majority of victims have been Black trans women. We must all do more, each of us, to fight transphobia that we encounter in policy violence around the country as well as in our day-to-day lives. Finally, this week, we celebrate Leyna Bloom, the first transgender cover model and first transgender person to be featured on the cover of Sports Illustrated magazine. She's featured alongside rapper Megan Thee Stallion and tennis superstar Naomi Osaka. The theme for this year's issue is Opening Eyes, Speaking Truth, and Changing Minds. And they do exactly that. Be sure to check out each of their spreads. Also, shout out to Valentina Sampio, who was the first trans model to appear in the magazine in July of just last year. Each of these beautiful and brilliant women look absolutely stunning. And it's great to see trans women of color in particular being featured in such a large publication. My hope is that one of the takeaways from this Three Things episode is the importance of celebrating and supporting trans members of our community, and in particular standing up for trans women and girls. Let's all get free. All of us. That's this week's Three Things.